Real Action is brought to you by Pertec, with 103 service and supply centres around Australia for all your hydraulic and industrial hose requirements. G'day, welcome to Real Action. Michael Guest, Russell Babekuhl, and we've dragged this bloke along as well. Mark Tubby Taylor's joined us for a session on the Bream. Bream fishing is just one of those things that exploded years ago in Australia and turned this, what was always a table fish when I grew up, into this fantastic sport fish. So you've caught lots. This bloke, he's caught a couple. He's caught a couple too. What techniques are we going to use, you reckon, boys?
Well, we'll probably do a bit of everything today, hopefully. So maybe some plastics up tight against the grass here, the flooded grass, some snags, and then hopefully we can get some topwater bites.
Are we having a snag sandwich at some point, or are we talking timber snags?
No, we got fallen timber here along the edges, so the Bream love getting in around that stuff, the oystery rocks, and then Tubby loves his topwater, so...
Oh, a bit of topwater, particularly with Guestie's lures.
Yeah.
Because they don't mind losing a few lures when there's someone else's.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
What? Seriously, didn't you bring your own tackle box? You're going to use...
Right. It's your show, mate. It's your show.
Well, I know where they live.
It'll be super competitive. The most competitive human I know, except for me, is this bloke here, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get into it. See him there, that's amazing. There's a heap of small fish there.
Oh, got him.
Got him.
A little one. Oh, and he jumped me too.
He's only little, but it doesn't matter when they're doing that, does it?
Oh, that was awesome.
Good fun, aren't they?
Beautiful.
Yeah, they seemed to like that little prawn profile, didn't they?
They did, mate. They're all over that.
Yeah. He was the winner.
Guestie's on as well.
Damn on there.
What do we got there?
This is a better fish.
That's fine, like a flathead.
I don't know. I'll run down the back here.
Nah, it's a nice
bream.
Not a bad bream, this one. So the boys, Tubby had a whole heap of fish up on the surface, hitting his prawn profile surface lure. And then I'm actually doing, I don't do this very often, I've let the boys have the casting platform so far. And I've got a little grub, so I came back in underneath. And even though with the polarised sunnies I could see all these real small fish, but this one's just a slightly better one again. Yeah, it's not a bad fish at all. Oh, I think I'm going to have to thank the boys for stirring these fish up for so I grab him there, my first bream of the day. That's just a beautiful school fish, that one there. That's on that little curly tail grub. So you could say I was cheating a little bit, but not really. I think you've got to mix things up and see what's working for bream. Oh, and they are such spiky things to handle. You've got to be so careful. They're so spiky. But that's a good start right there. Off you go, bud. Away you go, go on. All right.
Oh yeah. He hit that nicely, didn't he?
There's a few of them in there. I can get yours straight back in there.
He was on that straight away.
There's a whole pack of them come out of that. And look at them following it. How good's that? Never gets old, this visual. Look at all these mates. Holy dooly. All these buddies are coming out for a look there. I will not be surprised if you get one off that also. Oh,
nice fish, that.
That's a nice fish.
That.
There you go. You got some on yours? Yeah, you do have a couple following it.
I was too busy looking at your fish.
Look at that. Nice little warm up. We just started to find a few. Yeah, you got a few following you there.
Yeah, there's a couple on that.
You're tuned up. So you find where these fish are active, and it just, we'll go along, we get nothing, and then all of a sudden, every cast for probably, 30 metre period there. So they're obviously up here just hunting the bait.
Heading out on the water, always log on with Marine Rescue New South Wales. You can log on and off via the free Marine Rescue app or VHF Channel 16, and volunteers will keep watch for your safe return. It only takes a minute to protect a lifetime. Log on and log off with Marine Rescue New South Wales every time you hit the water. Marine Rescue New South Wales volunteers saving lives on the water.
Oh, wind's got it. Oh, he's over straight on that. Oh. He'll have mates.
That was a good fish.
He won't be alone. He's got mates.
Oh, there he is there, Tubby.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah. Oh, that's a better fish. Oh, yes. I don't even need the net for this one, Tub.
Righto.
Hang on, here we go. I can do two things at once. Just going around there.
I'll just leave my lure out there.
Oh, that's more like it. That's what you want to see.
Oh yeah,
come on,
nice fish.
That's a better fish. Go. Yeah.
Yes, good fish, mate.
You
Good
got no
fish.
hands left.
No, I've got me.
We got a high five.
Yes, mate, well done. Oh,
That's what we want to see.
That's a nice fish,
That
that.
is a solid one. Let's have a look at that. Russell's down the back there. Russ, come up and have a look at this one, mate. Woo.
Hey, mate, what have you got there? Have you changed up or something?
I might have. Come and have a look at this one, Rusty. You can hold them right. There you go.
A bit better.
There's a job for you. Absolutely. That's what we're looking for. So when you're you're well renowned for your comp fishing. Both of you guys have done a fair bit of brim comp fishing.
Not as much as him.
No one's done as much as him. So that's the sort of fish you want to start to make what you call your bag up with, because you're normally allowed 5 fish.
Yeah, we get 5, and then each time you get a bigger one, you keep releasing the smaller one. So that's what you call an upgrade, and we just try and get the biggest 5 of those we can get during a comp period. But that's a cracker.
Yep. So then, like this bait, we're in the 590 boat today. It's got a fantastic live bait tank. So you'd have that full of water, take the hook out, pop that fish in, and then go. Oh no! So are you there going? Oh, that one's slightly bigger. We'll let that one go, and you just keep those.
Yeah,
final
pretty
5.
much. You throw them in that tank, keeps them nice and healthy, and then you basically all know the measurement of your smallest one. And if you get one that you think's going to be slightly bigger, stick it on the ruler. If it's bigger, out goes the smallest one, and your bag keeps getting bigger and bigger.
There you go.
Some of us are just happy to get 5 in there. You know?
Yeah.
Just getting 5 is pretty exciting. You know?
This is like talking to This is the Tiger Woods of the brim fishing world. So, all right, we'll get this fella back in, eh? They're slow-growing fish, brim, and this one's certainly going back. Beautiful colours on it. Off you go, bud. Away you go. Come on. All right, fantastic looking bank here. The breeze is pushing us along. We're using the electric motor, and we can actually hit that electric anchor button, stop, fish the snag, drift along, so nice and quiet, and try and sneak up on those big brim.
Right, I'll see if I can get one off this snag here. And what I'm trying to do is get it close to the snag. Hopefully there's a big brim underneath that snag, and then just twitch it off, get it wiggling a little bit, and then just pause it. And hopefully they'll come up, pick it off, thinking it's a prawn. And it's quite spectacular if you're lucky enough to get one to hit it. Take it down, then you just got to keep them out of the snag. That's the good fun part. If you can hook it, it's very visual, lots of fun, and I think it's about as exciting type of brim fishing you can do.
Oh,
Fish.
good one.
Very slow fishing that shrimp. He's all right.
Oh, it's a nice fish. Yeah, absolutely.
Grab a net for him.
Yeah.
You want to grab the net there, Tub?
Yep.
Such a timid bite. That was just a couple little hops up off the bottom. And he said, I'll have that. Clunk.
Lovely.
There you go. It's another healthy stud brim. He's a big, tall fish. Oh. Look at that.
That's a nice fish, mate. I reckon you've got Guesty covered.
What?
Yeah.
Comfortably. He didn't hear that, did he?
Yeah.
No way.
a-
Well, I don't know. Be similar. I reckon they might be brothers.
I'd
somehow.
have him by about a millimetre, I reckon.
Do you find if you catch a brim like that off the beach, it's quite a light colour with those yellow fins, and in this tannin sort of stained estuary, they sort of tend to match the hatch a bit with that the darker tail fins and that darker back?
Yeah, they definitely darken up. You notice first they get these really yellow fins and the tails start to go really dark, but he's actually they do get a lot darker. I think that one you got was a fair bit darker than this.
Yep.
some of those ones earlier, but
The darker ones are much harder to catch, apparently, Tubby.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Well done.
It's another nice fish. We'll send this guy back. Really old fish, so we always release these ones. See you later, buddy.
Oh, yay.
There he is.
Better one?
Oh,
Yeah, he might be a better one.
it's a good one, Tubby.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a head shake.
They're out wider. Running a bit.
How's
Right,
he going,
Gary?
mate? Is he worn out?
Yeah, I think he's worn out. It's a nice fish. He's my best today so far.
That's all right.
Very
He's not
nice.
too bad at all.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've been throwing a lot more towards the bank, but that one was out a bit wider.
He's on that shrimp pattern again.
Yeah, and just one little lift and then a good clunk.
Yeah,
That's all,
that's it. That wind's come up now. It's sort of pounding in on this bank. So hopefully it's probably stirring up a few of these prawns and bits and pieces because they've definitely got more active in the last half an hour.
Yeah, no, they're good. Just a couple of nice head shakes, then a nice little run.
Yeah, that's
Always
it.
good fun, the Bream. I enjoy catching them,
Oh,
no matter
yeah.
where you do it. Always good fun.
Light gear, it's all relative, isn't it? It's just like catching a big black marlin or something like that on real heavy gear. So these guys are still great fun on that light stuff.
I always tell people, divide thing by 10. So if you're catching barramundi, if you catch a 30-pound barramundi on 30-pound line, you've had a great day. If you catch a 3-pound Bream on 3-pound line, you've had a cracking day also.
100%. Let's get this guy back, eh?
Yeah, very nice. Very good.
Beautiful. He'll be nice and lively. See you, buddy.
Just working along the bank here at the moment, and that's a side scan picture. And if you look out to the right-hand side, which is out sort of into no man's land that way, and the snags are this side, all the snags are in here, but there's always these lumps and bumps. There's bits of old timber out here. You can see the shadows coming through there, rocks, and places where the bream are going to hang out. So quite often it doesn't hurt to keep an eye on that. And even today we've been fishing the snags, which are quite shallow in against the bank here, but we've found fish out a bit wider and actually marked a few. There's actually one there now coming through on the side scan. So pays to keep an eye on that when you're working along and not just get totally focused in on that timber, because for some strange reason today they just haven't been in there so much. What's going on there, boys? We've got fish going everywhere.
Yeah, a little bit on.
Let's see. Oh, I think mine might beat that one.
Oh, I think
you got him.
I'll pull mine
Oh,
straight
I'm definitely
in.
going to beat that one, I reckon.
You want a net?
Yeah, grab the net there, Tub.
This one had a couple of mates charging out after it. We nearly went to 3.
I reckon we go on the net on this
Not
one.
too bad, that one.
Yeah, good fun too. 2 to 4 kilo tackle, 2000 size reel, some 6-pound braid and some 6-pound leader is all you need to have a whole pile of fun. A couple of mates are going to come and net your fish and help you out. Ooh, thanks, Tub. I reckon I've got him there, Tubby. What do you reckon?
I got him easy
I
there.
reckon I've smoked him with that one.
Comfortably there.
Comfortably. Yep.
But I revved him up for you. I got this one, and then that one was just a gimme. So it's sort of like
A gimme. So there's no skill involved in this one. This is lots to see that fish there. That's the difference between these two fish. Tubby, don't you reckon? So this is no skill apparently, and this is amazing skill.
What about my skill?
yeah.
What with the net? No,
the net,
you were
very good,
totally amazing.
Yeah.
Oh dear, they are such that hard things to handle. Just remember, kids at home or people are new to fishing, don't ever run your hand back that way on any fish, but especially bream, fish like bream. If you're going to touch the fish, always go from the head to the tail, and that dorsal fin will fold down. They've got savage fin just there too, down on that lower one there, which is the anal fin, and then they've got some really bad pectoral spikes as well, which are in here. So anything you're going to do with the fish, touch them that way. They've got crushing jaws. They feed on an amazing array of things, don't they, Tubby? Crabs,
Prawns,
Anything you can
bait
think of.
fish,
bait fish, mussels,
Hot chips.
cormorant poo.
Bread.
well, we worked that out too. Hot chips and bread, you name it. Bream will eat it. There you go. Don't forget when you're bream fishing, there's some key bite times early in the morning, late in the afternoon. Overcast conditions like this are perfect, and don't forget those tide changes. Off you go, mate.
He's tapped it. He's tapped it. There he is.
Got him.
Yeah, got him.
Is that all right, one?
He...
You want the net?
He's not too
alright,
bad.
he's
He's not too
alright.
bad. He's not too bad.
Yeah.
Hang on to that.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry, mate. Someone's got to do all the bits and pieces.
I don't mind that. Getting right up in that shallow water in this Arvo light. Ooh. Oh, come on there. He's all right. He's a little bit better.
Yes.
That's all
Yes,
right.
yes, yes.
I'll have him.
Late afternoon's one of those key bite times, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I've got that clear water here and that dying light. These things, they just feel more comfortable and get up there and chase those prawns.
Yeah,
So
it's been a pretty good session so far, Tub. We sort of were hoping to get a couple of those big kilo fellas. Didn't quite get there, but I got to tell you, it's great fun. Super light tackle, we spoke about it before. That 6 pound braid and a bit of 6 pound leader. You can go down to 4 pound, or even you crazy bream guys go 3 pound sometimes.
yeah, we do sometimes, but it's really, really tough. But
And we're desperate.
When you're desperate.
whatever I can get away with, I'll try and run.
That's a shot for sure.
Beautiful.
Well, I had a cracking time catching some really nice bream with Tubby Taylor and Russell Babekuhl. But to finish the show off, I've jumped on the PWC for a bit of fast fishing. I've got some vibes ready to go there. I'm going to see if I can't find an inshore snapper around some shallow reefs. Pretty pumped. I've got 2 rods there, and I reckon I've got most of my bases covered. There's a really good patch of reef here. I'm going to go and have a drift over it and see how I go. So the outfit I've got for the shallow reefs here, chasing snapper, PE 2 to 4, 20 to 40 pound rods, 20 pound braid, some 30 pound fluorocarbon leader, 4,000 size spin reel, and one of my favourite colours, that's that purple and goldy colour, orangey colour I should say. These are 150, so they're 150 mil, so they're a little bit bigger, these ones here, 150s. But certainly, I think for the bigger snapper, that sort of big king prawn size is going to do the job. Big long cast, let it vibrate and shimmer down, and then when it gets close to the bottom, give it a few hops and just keep repeating that process drifting across the reef. Oh, yep, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. It's a snapper of just this magnificent sport fish now with this light tackle that we use. It's just fantastic. I know this is PE 2 to 4, but my other rod's what we call PE 1 to 2, so 10 to 20 pounds, so lighter again. All right, take a little wrap there. I've got my big net there, but I'm not going to use it. I'll just, it's a bit of a lift. That's a beautiful snapper. Oh, they just go, careful there. The PWC is pretty cool. If you wanted to take one to eat, I can tell you that's probably a perfect size. And I've got the chili bin there with a bag of ice in it, so I could slide that one in. That's a beautiful fish. And that's fallen to that shrimp pattern that we spoke about. And I don't know what it is about that bright orange colour, but it certainly seems to do the job. Who doesn't love prawns? Snapper love them, certainly around the new moon this time of the year. I know I like them as well, but that sort of cooked prawn colour really stands out, and even in this clear water. I've got different colours there, sort of more natural ones, but they seem to like this colour for some reason. Oh, yep. Oh, that's a good fish. Come on, bud. Yeah, I'll see if I can keep that fish up. I'm in about 15 metres of water. I reckon I've got it up there. Oh, I've got the big net with me. Let's see if I can't get it ready to go as well. It's all happening here at the minute. Oh, here he is. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on. Woohoo! Wow, I got to tell you, I'm pretty pumped there. You can see that's, I don't have to get that out of the net, but that's my big prawn vibe. Caught up in the net, I'll lift this fish out, but he's absolutely climbed on that. And what I've got at the moment is what's called a new moon, so the dark of the moon, and that's when the prawns are active. And I might even call in the local co-op and pick up a few prawns on the way home this afternoon, because it is the time of the month when they are really active, and that's the whole reason for using a prawn style lure, is to try and match what the snapper are feeding on. And I've got to tell you, it's worked right here. Yeah, look at that. Wow, awesome stuff. And those shallow inshore reefs, you know, ranging in that depth, I guess, from 5 metres to about 30 metres. But that's sort of, if you're new to sort of casting lures for snapper, if you start in and around that 20 metre mark is always a good place. And we're so lucky, and this is on the east coast of New South Wales here, but up and down, right down towards Victoria and up into southern Queensland, there's so much of this sort of country where you can find beautiful quality fish like this one here. What a ripper. Thanks to Alfabs, it's cracking catch time. If you've been getting into some ripper fish lately, then send your best fish photo in via the Real Action socials. Cracking prizes to be won every week, including a Penn rod reel and line combo, an awesome pair of Mako polarised sunglasses, along with some great gear from Valvoline to keep your marine engine and trailer lubricated. Well, check that out. That's a beautiful snapper. Out doing a bit of fast fishing on my own on the PWC. We kicked the show off with Russell Babekuhl and Mark Tubby Taylor with some beautiful bream. I reckon I've dusted the boys with this snapper. You've been watching Real Action. Michael Guest on my own at the minute. We'll catch you next time. Bye now. Yeah, buddy. Real Action is proudly brought to you by Amarok. Born from tough love. Look after your best mate with High Pro. Pioneers in pet food.